In Indianapolis, an SUV approaches a red light at an intersection as a pedestrian enters the crosswalk. As the SUV runs the red light, it is T-boned by a car coming from the left, sending it hurtling toward the pedestrian, missing him by inches, and ultimately landing it on top of another car that is approaching the intersection. In total, 6 cars are impacted by the crash. According to the driver with the dash cam, no one is seriously injured. So remember, green is go, red is... yeah, you get it. It's the middle of the day in Rowland Heights, California. A dash cam records as a woman travels on a 2-lane road behind another car that is driving a little erratically. But eventually, it seems to get back in line. That is, until a little further down the road, when the driver of the car in front suddenly does something truly bizarre. She exits the vehicle, sending it rolling directly into oncoming traffic. The driverless vehicle hits an SUV that then careens into a second car and then a third off camera, causing a multi-vehicle accident and forcing several others to swerve out of the way, finally coming to rest on the far sidewalk. Turns out, the car was stolen. The woman who abandoned the vehicle is later tracked down and arrested. She's charged with auto theft, driving under the influence of drugs, and hit and run with a runaway car. No word to date on the final outcome of the case. Outside a bar in Atlanta, Georgia. According to a witness, this man was just escorted out of the bar by a patron after allegedly behaving erratically. Jeff Whitmire is the patron who guided him to the exit.
The manager at the time brought it to my attention there was a patron at the bar who kind of seemed out of it, and he asked me just to check on him. So I said, hey, what's going on? And he started freaking out a little bit, wanting to know how he could get out of the place. And I told him, follow me.
As the man now stands in the parking lot, Jeff has gone back inside to get him some water. But while doing so, the man starts walking toward his car, appearing to be fairly unsteady as he does.
When I came back out from getting some water, I said, where did he go?
By the time Jeff realizes where the man is, it's too late.
He's backing up and he sideswipes my vehicle. So I come running down, proceeding to try to tell him to stop. And he hits a friend of mine's vehicle that was there.
Unfortunately, the worst is yet to come.
After the initial impact, I completely blacked out. Luckily, my head missed the driver's side tire by a couple inches.
Incredibly, as 2 other patrons run out, Jeff comes to and manages to roll out from under the vehicle and get to safety.
Had I been laying on the ground, it probably would have been a different outcome for me.
Unable to stop the driver, the 2 other patrons run inside to get more help as Jeff wisely keeps his distance.
At that point, I wasn't real sure what was going on. I just knew that I heard him still hitting cars, and I was trying to get out of the way.
The driver appears to then frantically look for a way out of the parking lot, as the other men return with yet another patron, whose reaction says it all. Meanwhile, Jeff slowly makes his way back to the parking lot.
At that point, that's when adrenaline must have been leaving my body because I collapsed and hit the ground. And at that moment, he flees the scene.
The other patrons tend to Jeff until emergency services arrive. Miraculously, he sustains non-life-threatening injuries. By the time police arrive, the man is long gone. But then, something remarkable happens.
2 weeks later, he happened to come into the bar. One of the managers on duty identified him, and security held him.
According to the incident report, police are called to the bar to detain the 31-year-old man who claims to have no recollection of the incident. He is allowed to leave. But 1 month after the incident, he is arrested. And according to jail records, he is charged with multiple crimes, including aggravated assault and hit and run resulting in serious injury. The case remains under investigation. As for Jeff, who realizes how lucky he is to be alive, he's learned an invaluable lesson from the terrifying ordeal.
I think it's better to keep your distance, kind of observe a little more than try to get involved like I did. I tend to be a risk taker, and that time the risk didn't weigh out too well for me.
Northridge, California. This truck has just been rear-ended. The truck's driver gets out of the vehicle, hoping to get insurance information from the driver who just hit him. But the driver refuses and appears to attempt to leave the scene. Until he realizes that his front license plate fell off in the collision and is now in the possession of the man he hit. The two immediately get into each other's faces.
I'll take my license plate, though. You're gonna push me in the traffic? Away from me, man. You got away from me. Give me my license plate. Grab my license plate. Grab my license plate. You're gonna get hurt.
The driver of the truck assumes the young man is about to flee and prepares to give chase. But the young man doesn't leave. He goes back to his car to retrieve something. His cell phone.
Call him up. Call him up.
The two come face to face again.
Grab my license plate. Touch me and I'm gonna you up. What the Hey, you.
More escalation. This conflict is showing no signs of letting up. In fact, it's about to get a lot more dangerous.
You wanna play?
The young driver continues to taunt the older man. And it's working.
Yeah, I do. Oh, you little mother. I'm gonna run your over. Come on, touch it.
The truck driver pulls ahead of him to block him from leaving. But it does no good.
I got you.
The young man takes off. But thanks to the dash cam footage of the incident, the driver of the truck is able to report the accident to the police. To date, no charges have been filed.
Oh, you little mother. You better get the away.
South Beach, Miami. A great place for beautiful weather, beautiful people, and beautiful cars. Like this Lamborghini Aventador, a $400,000 work of art that is, very unfortunately, on fire right now, sending the driver of the vehicle into a panic.
What the
The revving of the engine has apparently caused the exhaust fumes to ignite some fuel from the gas tank. Disconcerting, to say the least. The driver watches in disbelief as each fiery second that passes pushes up what will surely be an astronomical repair bill. Finally, someone takes some action. Once the smoke begins to clear, the full extent of the damage is apparent.
Oh, man.
This once glorious machine, with a top speed of 220 miles per hour, is a mess and has to be pushed out of the way. But the worst or best part of this story, depending on your perspective, is this. The driver of the car is not the owner. He is a valet who, according to witnesses, was simply taking the Lamborghini for a joyride around the block.
Turn it right, turn it right.
Maybe next time, he'll just take a selfie.
What the
This definitely might go viral. She done hit some and she can't get out.
Outside a bar in Arkansas, a man records a woman who appears to have gotten herself into a real parking jam.
You gotta move this blue car before you can get out. You gotta move the car.
But she doesn't seem interested in unsolicited advice.
You hitting both of these cars. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The woman's exit strategy crushes the white car's bumper after sideswiping the blue car's passenger side door.
I got it all. I got all the food. Oh my God.
But she's still not out of this jam.
She just hit a Benz. She just hit a Benz.
And yet her method remains the same.
I'm trying to go viral, bro. She just hit this Benz, bro. Oh my God. Watch out, Anthony. Watch out, watch out. Oh, I got it all. I got it all. We're about to go viral.
Despite it all being caught on camera, no word yet on the final outcome for this erratic driver.
Oh, we're about to go viral. Oh.
But hopefully next time, she'll just take the bus.
Oh my God.
In Port Orange, Florida, a resident films from his balcony as a moving truck attempts to pull out of a tight parking spot.
Me and my brother just hear this crunch. These dumbasses just backed into a car. Look, oh no, oh, let's get the out of here. Watch this, I bet you they take off. Watch, look.
According to the man filming, the driver of this moving truck allegedly just sideswiped the vehicle parked on its right side when trying to get out.
See if he crunches it even more.
And he's apparently learned nothing from the experience.
Look at that. Oh, gnarly, dude. Oh my God. This is great. Look at him. Oh, dude.
As the driver continues to rake the car's side with the truck, his partner appears helpless to stop it.
Oh, dude, he's gonna hit it even more. Oh my God.
But with the finesse of a bulldozer, the truck's driver eventually does pull out. And then, according to the man filming, drives away.
So these guys are just trying to take off now. So go ahead and get that license plate. Holy dude.
The man filming notifies the owner of the damaged SUV. He claims police open a hit-and-run investigation, the result of which is unknown. As for the movers,
Oh, gnarly, dude. Oh!
it might not be a bad idea to brush up with some truck driving lessons.
Oh, dude.
A man's dash cam records an aggressive driver trying to weave their way through traffic.
Oh, look at that.
But the driver is boxed in by the truck and car in front of them.
Okay, time for road rage. Let's see this ease you. Almost crashing out the long one.
As a dangerous driver tailgates, the pickup truck applies its brakes.
Something stupid, come on. Okay, let's see. Give it a try. Oh, maybe not.
Suddenly,
Okay, what you doing?
the driver makes a dangerous move to pass using the far right lane, but they misjudge. As the driver tries to squeeze through the truck and the car beside it, they lose control and slam into the granite wall. Despite the violent crash, the driver, a 27-year-old man, sustains only minor injuries. He receives summonses for reckless driving and weaving in traffic, and hopefully, a hard lesson in how not to drive. The driver of this SUV in Ontario, Canada, has been slow to move at the last few green lights. So a motorcyclist wearing a helmet cam investigates. Mystery apparently solved. The driver appears to be texting. And despite being obviously busted by the biker, she seems to go right back to it. Clearly too busy for any FaceTime with her fellow motorists. When the light changes, the biker pulls out ahead, hoping to put the driver and the whole incident behind him. Or so he thinks. The texting driver picks up the pace, and suddenly, she aggressively speeds by, within inches of the motorcycle. Then, the SUV appears to brake check. This interaction clearly isn't over. The drivers finally make eye contact, but to no avail. The SUV pulls out in front once again and continues to block the biker's way. The biker has had enough.
I got it all on camera. You on the phone, you cutting me off everything. It's all recording right now. I'm gone to the police. I'll follow you wherever you want to go. All right, go. No, that's dangerous to my life. That's dangerous to other people's lives. This is the best thing I can do right now. So let's get to the police right now. Still recording.
The SUV driver pulls away, and the motorcyclist, wisely, decides not to pursue. But the story doesn't end there. When the video goes viral, the driver turns herself in. She is charged with careless driving, as well as distracted driving, for a total of over $1,000 in fines. Message hopefully received. As road work. In Kennebunk, Maine, a motorist records an altercation between a driver and two road workers at a location where construction has turned a two-way road into a single lane. According to the man filming, moments earlier, apparently unhappy about being held up, the driver allegedly cut in front of a line of cars and drove ahead without being given the all clear. Now, the flagger blocks his way, possibly as punishment for trying to skip the line. And when another worker signals for the line of cars the driver had allegedly cut in front of to pass through, the driver is made to wait. But the allegedly impatient motorist seems to have no patience for that and begins inching forward, allegedly nudging the flagger with his vehicle.
I got it all on camera, bro. I got it all on camera, the whole thing.
The aggressive driver, who put the flagger at great risk by pulling ahead, takes off, but is tracked down by police a short while later. He is charged with reckless conduct with a dangerous weapon.
I got it all on camera, bro.
Fortunately for everyone involved, no one is injured. And the lesson is clear. The more time you give yourself to get somewhere, the less likely things will come to this.